Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Another interview with Carlos King. He had Kimmi and Maurice on from Love and Marriage Huntsville. He considers them the authentic and real couple of Love and Marriage Huntsville that is not affected by the fame. Kimmi said that fame was not her goal. Community service was her goal, and this platform gave them the opportunity to do the community service. Maurice said he was not looking for fame either. I can't tell the way you be jumping in Marceau stuff. Kimmi said, everyone that came into this is doing what they wanted to do from the beginning. Mel is doing what she loves to do, which is entertainment, hosting, acting, singing, and she brings up Marceau, where he wanted to get into commercial real estate, which is what he's doing. She didn't mention anybody else, so we know how that's going for them. But anyway, um, Carlos King brings up that the fans like to pit the stars against each other. And Kimmi and Maurice don't feed into the mess. Well, Kimmi said, listen, sometimes we do, because some of the stuff they say is not true, but sometimes they be on point. Carlos brings up the fact that he hosted a reunion, and he said Kimmi and Melody's response was the best. And Kimmi said she felt like he was the best host because he knows them and he knows their story. So he can elaborate on the scenes that went on. She brings up Wanda. She said Wanda is hard to deal with because she's Tisha's mother, but said Wanda has crossed the line at least with her anyway. No, she's crossed the line with a lot of people. That's me speaking. She said she speaks greasy to Jalen and she feels some type of way. She said her and Tisha has came to an understanding because they learned things about each other, but Miss Wanda is another issue. So Carlos King asked them basically what sticks out to them. Kimmi made sure to bring up the storyline about her being a side chick. She said she was never a side chick, and the part about Maurice saying no to him being in Atlanta and that Kimmi didn't know. Kimmi says she definitely knew. So she feels like, that storyline was old. She was never a side chick. They had their thing before she even came in the picture. So she wanted to make that clear again. So we find out that Kimmi and Maurice did not want to talk about Martell and Melody's, cheating scandal. Um, they had made a pact, all six of them, that they wouldn't talk about the cheating scandal, and they all brought up what they wouldn't talk about on the show. But the producer, aka Carlos King, said that they're talking about it, so y'all gonna talk about it. So now that that's broken, how come nobody else talking about the stuff that they said they wasn't gonna talk about? That's just my question. Okay, if y'all could bring up Mel and Martell stuff when they asked y'all not to talk about it, although they was talking about it, which they have a right to talk about it, why can't we talk about what y'all didn't want to talk about? So Carlos King brings up the fact that when he pitched the show, it was about the six couples doing a comeback group and, real estate development. But when they saw the scene of them at the table, I believe when Melody brought up the what if question about Martell cheating, they had this deep conversation. On was sold. They felt like it was more of a show. But he was shocked that Martell was actually cheating on Melody. So Carlos King said that he wants the original six back together. He said it's something magical about them when they get together. You even want Tisha, because Tisha can be a troublemaker. She's like her mother. She's a troublemaker. So Carlos asked him if they miss the friendships. And Kimmi says she does miss the friendship. She used to like it when Mel and Martell used to call 6 o'clock in the morning, be like, we going camping. She used to like the spontaneity of the friendship. Carlos also brings up that Kimmi called him one day and Kimmi never bothers him. But Kimmi wanted to know if the beef between her and Tisha was going to be ongoing. She felt like they needed to dead it because they're family, and she really didn't want this show to get in between them because they're real family. She said things between her and Tisha are not like before, but they are in a good place. So Carlos basically says he wants the original six to get back together. He feels like when they get together, it's magical. He said it's no shade to the other cast members. And he feels like everybody could be in a room and be cordial with each other. And I agree. But when you have people like Tisha, who's jealous of Mel, this is just my opinion, who always trying to take jabs at Mel, it's never going to work. So anyway, guys, check out the link in the description box. I will post a link to the podcast. It was a pretty interesting interview. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I really appreciate my new subscribers. Have a great day. Peace.